up guys, it's Kelly and today I've got another nail polish review for you. So make sure you hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss out on new videos, and let's get started. So today I am reviewing a highly requested video from you guys. I am reviewing the SinfulColors Sweet and Salty collection. You guys have been requesting this for actual months and I finally got them and I'm finally here to review them. How do I put this? This is a very interesting collection. So we've got 6 polishes in this collection. They are all inspired by food and they're all actually scented. So we've got 3 in the sweet category and we've got 3 in the salty category. And 2 of them are actually textured, 1 sweet, 1 salty. And yeah, it's definitely an interesting journey. So I'm gonna share all of my thoughts with you guys, but really quickly, I do want to tell you guys, when I first got these polishes, I sniffed them in the bottle, which by the way, I don't think you're supposed to do that in general, so I don't recommend doing that, but I did not think that they smelled scented at all. However, when I did paint them on my nails, once they dried, I smelled my nails and they actually did smell like the foods that they were inspired by. But I'm going to talk a little bit more in detail about that. I just wanted to give you guys a quick warning because I know some people are sensitive to smells. So if you are a person who is sensitive to different smells of nail polish, you might not like these. Well, you might not like them regardless. Let me just show you guys the swatches. So as always with my videos, I am using base coat underneath all of my swatches just to protect my natural nail and prevent any staining. Today I am using the SinfulColors base coat, so I'll link it down below for you guys. So we'll start off with this shade Donut Even, which is a cool toned soft pink crelly that has these really cute bar glitters. They are purple, pink, blue, and yellow. This collection, by the way, has all wide flat brushes, which I was very excited to see. I know they've done that in their past couple of special collections. I hope this is something that they continue doing in the future. But anyway, I ended up doing 3 coats of this, even though honestly, I would have just worn this as a 2-coater. I think it looks so cute and soft and sheer, but I did want to see what it looked like with a 3rd coat. I ended up doing 3 coats on all of the crellies in this collection, just so you guys could see what it looks like when the glitter's really packed on. But honestly, I thought this one was adorable. I definitely want to use this for nail art. It looks like literally the top of a donut with sprinkles and I can't get enough of it. And also, it smells delicious, like vanilla cupcakes. Next up we have the shade Cookies and Cream, which is another one I ended up totally loving. This is a very light off-white base that has black matte hex glitters that are in small hex glitters as well as little micro glitters, and I think this one is absolutely adorable. It looks totally like Cookies and Cream and I love that base color. It matches my skin tone really well. I loved it again in 2 coats, but you can get full coverage in 3. This one was another one that smelled super delicious. It really does smell like Oreos. So just another cute one. I don't know that I would use this for nail art, but it's definitely something that I would wear as a full manicure, and I don't know, it's just funky and fun. Alright, next up we have the shade Pizza Party. This is where things started to get a little weird. This one is in a peachy beige base that is super sheer. It has black matte micro glitters as well as larger white bar glitters and then red and orange hex glitters. So this one to me honestly wasn't really giving pizza vibes. I think because of the black glitters, I was totally thinking this looked like a pretzel and I didn't realize until I looked on the bottom of the bottle for the name. But honestly, I really didn't have a problem with this one. I feel like it's pretty interesting. It's not necessarily something I would want to reach for all the time, but I feel like it's a pretty cute base and I could definitely see myself again using this for nail art, and especially if you're kind of doing glitter placement, I think this could potentially be cute, but I'm not sure. I'm not totally sold on it, but I don't hate it. This one didn't really smell like anything. I feel like if anything, it just kind of smelled like polish and maybe had a very faint peppery kind of smell. Next up we have Taco Tuesday, and this one is quite a doozy. It's got this sort of beigey base crelly that has pale pink and red hex glitters in it, as well as metallic green shards, small, I don't even know what color this is, peachy bar glitters, and some red and black micro glitters, I think. This one just really did not do it for me. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I did not like this one at all. I feel like there were too many different kinds of glitters in here. I hate the combination of matte glitters and then those metallic shard glitters. I feel like this doesn't really look like a taco. I don't know what the pale pink stuff is supposed to represent. Is that like raw meat. I'm not really sure. Also, I'm not sure that taco would look good on your nails anyway, so I'm not really sure what they were going for here. I respect that they were going outside the box. I think Sinful Colors is a great mainstream brand for that, but this one did not do it for me. And I also have to say, this one smelled even worse than it looked. It didn't smell like a taco to me. It smelled like, I'm not even sure, maybe it was oregano or something, but I did actually have to take a break after I swatched this one because the smell really put me off for quite a while, so not a fan. Next up we have the shade Cheese Puff, and this one is actually a textured orange, and I was actually pretty excited about this one because I recently reviewed their sneaker texture polishes and I thought those were so cool. I loved the texture of those, so I was kind of expecting this one to be the same. It did end up being a little bit different. It had more of like a white crunchy looking vibe to it, which actually really straight up looked like a cheese doodle, and because of that I wasn't really a huge fan of it, but I definitely admire that Sinful Colors is like stepping out of the box here and trying new things. Also, this one did not smell like anything, it just smelled like regular polish. And finally we have Chocolate Cake. This is another textured one, and this one I actually did find had a similar vibe to the sneaker texture one, so I really liked this. And I do like the texture of this, I like the color of it, I feel like it looks like a delicious brownie. It smelled like a Tootsie Roll, which I thought was pretty exciting, and it was actually super opaque. It was basically a one coater. So I ended up throwing on a second just to see how that affected the texture, but I think it still looked kind of the same. But I don't know, I could see this being used for like cupcake nail art with the sprinkles polish on top of it. That's kind of cute. So yeah, overall, definitely an interesting batch of polishes. A lot of you guys actually really hyped me up and made me feel like these polishes were gonna be way worse than they were. And I would say the majority of them are really not that bad. Overall, I would say I actually pretty much enjoyed the sweet collection, but the salty ones were really not for me. The only one I really didn't like was the taco one, and I think it was more the smell that kind of accosted me, and it was a little too much for me to handle. However, that being said, I know a bunch of you guys actually said that that was the new OPI Pineapples Have Peelings Too, which is, as you may know, my least favorite nail polish of all time. And I still think that that nail polish is worse than any of these because we are talking about a metallic pearlized yellow shimmer polish that has primary glitters in it. So I think that one is significantly worse anyway. Overall, I don't think that there's a huge problem with any of these polishes. In fact, there were a few that I really loved, and I was surprised and excited about that. Like I said, the taco one I wasn't a huge fan of, but honestly, it's really not bad. I don't hate it as much as I thought I would. Personally, I wouldn't wear it, but I can totally see how some people would like it. It's definitely one of those like ugly but pretty nail polishes in a sense. I don't know, maybe not. Maybe it's not pretty, but it's definitely ugly. No, I'm just kidding. I don't want anybody to take any offense to this. These are just my personal opinions on the polish. The only time I will say a polish is actually not good is if I don't think the formula is good. But overall, I mean, obviously we all have different preferences and different tastes in nail polish. So some people really hate wearing purple nail polish, which is my favorite color to wear. So take all of this with a grain of salt. I thought all of the formulas were really good and they all performed really well on the nails. So if it's something that you think is pretty, that's totally cool. But yeah, and if you do think it's pretty, then I highly recommend you check out my favorite ugly nail polishes because those are also ugly, but I love them. So in terms of availability, I believe these polishes are only available in stores right now. I did see a listing for them on the Walmart website, which I'll link down below, but at the time of filming this video, they are not in stock, and I'm not sure if they're coming back in stock. So yeah, I'll list that down below. I've heard from the majority of you guys that you've been seeing them in stores, so I know they're available in drugstores where Sinful Colors is, but as of right now, I haven't seen them online anywhere else. But yeah, so that is it for this video. I would love to hear your thoughts on this, whether it's good or bad. Let me know in the comments below. Did you end up trying any of these? Did you buy any of them? Are you interested in buying any of them? Or do you absolutely hate them? I love hearing from you, so let me know in the comments. If you enjoy my swatch and review videos, please give this one a thumbs up. And if you're not already subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing. I put out new videos every Tuesday, Friday, and Sunday. And that is it. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. Fun fact, I actually used to go by the name Kel in college, and as you know, my name is Kelly, and my family has always called me Kel just as a nickname. And in college, I thought it would be, you know, really cool girl of me to start introducing myself as Kel, but it really backfired on me because people always ask me what that was short for, which I thought personally was obvious, but maybe it's only obvious to me because I've been called Kel my whole life by like friends and family. But yeah, I got that so often. People were like, your name is Kel? What does that even mean? And it was just a whole weird situation, so I stopped doing that. But people still call me Kel as a nickname. I think that's a normal nickname for the name Kelly, but apparently you can't introduce yourself as Kel because that will really confuse people. Alright, that's it. I'll see you later. Bye.